Welcome to Grateful Gwen Goodreads. Today's book is Whispers of the Heart, A Child's Destiny by authors Eileen Travis and Ella Linden, illustrated by Shayla, Dalley. This book is dedicated to my granddaughter Kalani. Always be the best princess you can be. Love, Ella, Linden, and Eileen Travis, the authors. Once in the land of knowledge of good and evil dwelt 3 mighty and majestic kingdoms, ruled by 3 beautiful and powerful princesses. The first princess was very rich and very powerful. She placed heavy burdens and hardships upon her people and built up such mighty armies which destroyed their crops and ravished their lands, until they found life to be so harsh and bitter, all their joy and happiness was gone, and they lost their will to live. With the second princess, she was very selfish and vain. Although her people were not downtrodden and oppressed, she did very little to assist in easing their troubles and cares. She surrounded herself with lovely gardens, flowers of every kind, moonbeams kissing their petals, crystal fountains flowing freely, rainbows adorning her gates. All this beauty kept to herself, never shared. Now the third princess was very loving and caring. Her only desire was for her people to be happy and prosperous. She did not rely on others to bear the weight of her livelihood, but rather worked alongside her people, helping and serving them in doing much good among those under her devoted care. In a not-so-distant realm, in the land of Whispers of Wisdom, dwelt a beautiful and magical enchantress. Her powers of enlightenment and knowledge allowed one to see what their kingdoms may become as a result of the path they have chosen to follow. The day arrived for the enchantress to send out her golden-laced invitations welcoming the 3 princesses into her land, wherein their fates would be unfolded. Now, when the 3 princesses entered the land, the winds of the east wrapped around them, carrying them forth, setting them at the feet of the enchantress. Lovingly, she greeted and escorted them into her garden, where her magical pond eagerly awaited to reveal the visions of their destiny. As the first princess gazed upon the magical waters, she saw her kingdom turn to solid gold. Her barren lands and subjects stood still and lifeless as blood-red tears flowed freely down their cheeks. Trembling with fear, she saw masses of people flocking from neighboring kingdoms with chisels and axes in hand, chopping and hacking away at the kingdom of gold, until finally, broken down and destitute, it fell into a shapeless, empty ruin. Witnessing a dreadful storm, the second princess watched in shock and dismay as her kingdom melted away. Great whirlwinds of hail rained down, causing the already weakened dam to burst forth, releasing a wall of water, washing away her castle and gardens into a swirling kaleidoscope of color. With anticipation of meeting her vision, the third princess walked toward the pond. She beheld a humble city filled with a people living in a state of never-ending happiness, beaming with love and compassion. The weary and downtrodden drank freely from the fountain of ever-flowing waters, bringing peace to their minds and refreshment to their souls. But, my lady, how will I know which princess I am destined to become? The young child asked innocently. The enchantress told her kindly, "My child, the answer is simple. You have been taught, and you now understand. If your heart is full of courage, you will conquer fear. If your heart is full of hope, you will overcome despair. If your heart is full of love, you will always choose the right." Now listen to the whispers of your heart, and then you will embrace the princess you were destined to be. About the authors. Eileen Travis and Ella Linden first met at their church and have been like sisters ever since. Their lives have been parallel in that they have both been married to their sweethearts for over 3 decades. They have each been blessed with 4 beautiful and talented children, 2 girls and 2 boys, who are among their greatest joys and accomplishments. Both Ella and Eileen have graduated from the Institute of Healing Arts, receiving their certification in integrative processing technique. They both have a great love for writing and the spiritual, emotional, and physical development of children. Both currently reside in Arizona. Gamma loves you, Kalani. Be the best princess you can be. Until our next story together, take care. Be well.